In this video, I want to show you some of the features of Word 365 in the desktop application. This would be the actual program loaded on your computer, not the online version of Word 365. Specifically, I want to show you the dictation option, how you open a file, what's called the Draw tab, talk to you about auto-saving, and show you how to share a file. Let's get started. To begin with, let's open Microsoft Word desktop application. Here in Forsyth County Schools, to do that, click on the Windows icon, and then you can just go to the W's in the list of applications. Additionally, you can click on the little search icon and then type Word, and once you see Word, double click on it to open it. Now once Word opens, you can go ahead and click on Blank Document, and you'll see your normal application. Let's start by looking at the Dictate feature. Similar to the online Dictate feature, if you click the drop-down arrow, you will see choices of languages that you can dictate in. So this is the language you're speaking, and then language that you would like it to type in. When you're ready to dictate, all you have to do is click the Dictate option. Pause a second until you see the little red dot so you know that it is recording. And then as you speak, your words will show up on the document. When you're done dictating, click that Dictate button again, and the red dot will go away. Now notice there may be some mistakes in that dictation, so you will want to go back and edit it as needed. Now to open a file in the desktop application, that's the same as normal. You can just click on the File tab, choose Open. Now the one thing I want to point out here is if you have been using your OneDrive and you've been saving things to OneDrive, you will see your OneDrive as an option as a place to open files. So I could click here on my OneDrive, and then I'm going to see all of my folders and files that I've saved in OneDrive. If you're trying to open a file that you've worked on and saved on your computer, you can choose this PC and then find your file within your H drive, your C drive, if you've got a jump drive, whatever. I'm going to open a file from my OneDrive. I'm going to open this sample document. Now the next feature that I want to show you is this tab called Draw. Now if for some reason you do not see the Draw tab as a choice at the top, you will need to turn that tab on. And to do so, you click on the File tab and then go down to Options. Once the options open, click on Customize Ribbon. Now this is where you're going to see all the different menu choices that you can have in Word. You're looking over here on the right hand column for Draw. If that is not checked, make sure you check that box and click OK, and then you will see the Draw tab as a choice. Now let me show you what this Draw tab does. If I click on it, I am now going to have the options of different colors and writing utensils that I could use to mark up this document. So I could click here on the pen, click the down arrow, get a different color, and then now I can circle things on here, I can underline things, I could do whatever I need to do to get the students to focus on a certain part of the document. Now here's the nice thing about this annotation tool. As I scroll down the page and I mark up different places within the document, if I scroll back up, that annotation is right there where I put it in the first place. So that's a little bit different than with the panels and using the annotation tools on our panels. This annotation actually stays right where it is. And then it actually would allow you to save that annotation. So I could save this file. So that's just a great tool. Notice there's a highlighter there. There's different color inks. Some other choices here that you can replay your inking, so it actually makes a video of what's going on here. So play around with those tools. They're great tools and just really help with you you teaching in the classroom. Now the next thing that I want to show you is a feature called Autosave. So we talked about when you're on the online version of Word 365, it automatically saves everything to your OneDrive. Now, when you log into Microsoft Word desktop application, if you've logged on to a school computer, you've put your username and password in, notice up here at the top you will see your name. It will have automatically signed you in to your OneDrive account, and it recognizes you. If you don't see your name up here at the top, you should be able to click there and sign in. Over here on the left, notice my autosave is on. So this file, as I am working on it, it is automatically saving it for me in my OneDrive. So that's a great feature. Automatically saving, automatically syncing, everything is doing what it needs. If for some reason I want to make sure that it truly is there, I can click File and I can do Save a Copy. But that will be a different copy, so that won't be the one that I want to make sure that I always keep one original, and that's what I'm working on. So just be really careful there. If I do save a copy and I want to put it in a different location, so I would like to have it on a jump drive, or I'd like to have it on my H drive, this is where you would do that as well. So File, Save a Copy, PC. Otherwise, automatically being saved to my OneDrive account at all times. The last feature that I want to show you is the Share option. And we talked about this in the online version as well. Notice up here in the upper right hand corner you have a share link. So if I click here on share, it's going to come up with my share options. By default, it is set that anyone can edit that. That's probably not what you want. If it is something you're collaborating on, yes, leave that alone. But if this is just something you're sending to a student or sending to a colleague for them to use, you'll want to click here on this option. And then that's going to change it a little bit. Notice down here towards the middle bottom, I'm going to uncheck Allow Editing. And then you have different choices of who you would like this link to work for. Do you want it just to be people in Forsyth County schools? So that's the best way so that your files and documents don't get out there. So you can click that. If you know the exact people that you want to send this file to, notice you can also click here for specific people. So a couple different options there. I'm going to do people in Forsyth County schools. I'm going to click Apply. And then now I have two more options. Notice if I know exactly who I want to send this file to, I can type their name in here. So as I type Kim Lochbaum's name, all the Lochbaums come up and I can choose her. I can continue typing names. Or I can go down here to Copy Link and click that option. And then I could just copy this link and send it to anyone in Forsyth County Schools to use. Once again, that person would have to be logged into their Microsoft account in order to open and access that document. I hope this helps you with a little bit of the new features in the Word 365 desktop applications. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.